Hi guys, let's look at how we can come up with that is house helps booking management system. In my previous video, I took you through the demonstration. So guys, without wasting time, let's just go to right click, go to new, go to folder. So we have our house helps booking management system. I'll be using Microsoft Access and VBA. So guys, right click on this screen place here, then go to new, then Microsoft Access. Again, we have our house helps booking management information system. Then from there, we need to open Access, and then we shall create our 5 tables. So our first table, we just go to create, then we just go to design view. Then here we shall start by looking at the service table. So you have the service ID. So the service ID can be text. Then you have this one as the primary key. Then we go to the next one. You have the service name, text. Then we shall have the description of the service. This one you can have long text or memo, that is for Office 2013 and above. Then you can have price per hour or charge per hour. This one can be currency. So after doing that one, we save this one as service. This is services. Then from there, right click, cursor, go to create, go to table design. We create our second table. Our second table will be payments. So we can start by having the payments ID. Payments ID, this is text and primary key. Then we shall have the helper, that is the house helper ID. This one will be the foreign key from the helpers table. Then we shall have the booking ID, though this one I feel it's not so much necessary. So we shall have that is the payment amount paid. You can have here, this is currency amount paid. That is amount paid. Then in case of modification, we shall come back to this table. So this table is payments table. Then guys, from here we right click, cross this or we go to the next table. The next table is helpers ID or helpers table. So create table design. We shall have the helpers ID. This is the primary key. Then we shall have the helpers name. That is the helper's name. Can combine, instead of having first name, surname, you can just combine. Then we shall have the phone number. The phone number is crucial. Phone number. Then we shall have the email address. Can have the email address. Email address here, guys, can be hyperlink. Then we shall have contacts, in case contact information. Then we shall have the skills, and then we can in case include the photo if need be. So for the photo we use attachment. For the skills, we can just have various skills that this person may have. So skills, use lookup wizard. Then use option number 2. I'll type in the values that I want. Next. Then here we go to this guy can be having cleaning skills, cooking skills, cooking skills. Can have gardening skills, and any other. We can talk about nursing, baby nursing. So from here we can just have finish, then save this one. This is the helpers table, helpers details table. Then guys, we have our second Rust table. Go to create, then go to table design. Our next table will be customer. The customer is the person who comes for the helping, for the helpers services. So customer ID, this can be the primary key for its identification. Customer's name can just have all of the full name. Then you can have the customer's phone number in case we need to reach him or her. We can have email address. You can also have contact info. Guys, after having that, this is hyperlink. We may have this one as the hyperlink for easy connection. So this is the customers details table. Then after having done that one, we need to do the last and very important table, booking table. After now we feed this, we need to book. So you can have the booking ID, that is the primary key. Then you have the customer. You can have the customer booking, the customer ID of the person booking. Then you shall have the service, the service ID, the service that is being booked. Then you shall have the date, booked. You can also include time, date, and time booked. Then from there you can have duration of booking. You can type how they agree, how long. Then you can have the payment later on after doing the booking. So guys, here right click, go to save. So this is our booking details table. Then from here guys, we need to create relationships. Like for example here, we need to access the customer ID so that when we feed the customer ID, the details automatically pops up in booking table. So go to lookup wizard, go to option number 1. I want the lookup field to get the values from another table or query. So I go next, and I go to customers details. I take the customer's ID, take it to the right hand side, next, finish. So that for that case, I have created a relationship. And in case you create a relationship and this one turns into a number, go to lookup here and change it to combo. Then we have service ID. Guys, here we just go to lookup wizard, option number 1, next, we go to services, next, we go to service ID, I take it to the right hand side, next, finish. Then from there, those are the fields that we needed from that point. So again, we can go back to we have this one. We can go back to which one now? Let's look services, whether it's something we need. No, we don't need anything there. Payments, just check helper ID here. So for the payment, helper ID, choose the helper ID here, go to lookup wizard, next, then we go to helper's details, next, then we need helper ID, send it to the right hand side, next, finish. So for that case guys, we have a complete relationship among the tables. So to verify that, close this one, go to database tools, then relationships. Guys, you can see all our tables are related to each other. Let's just relate this one whereby we have payments and booking ID. So here we shall have amount relating to which one here. Let's just look at that because our relationship should be complete. We have payment of the service here, booking service ID is there, helpers details, then we shall have services. The services should be offered by this one, so we shall go to tables, to a table called the services table. So for the services table, we shall have the service ID, and then we shall go to helpers. The helper must offer a service. So service offered, that is service ID. So service ID, again guys, go to lookup wizard. We give this helper a service from services table. So we go to this point, we take service ID, next, we have next, then finish. So for that case, we save that one, right click, cross all. So we go back to database tools. Now guys, you can see our relationship will be set, it will be complete. You can go ahead and reinforce referential integrity. So you can do that. You can enforce referential integrity just like I'm doing. There is no big deal by doing that, by ensuring that you enforce referential integrity after you create the relationship using the lookup wizard. So guys, you can see our 5 tables are completely related to each other. And for that case, we proceed to the next session, queries. So for the query, we need to have payments connected with booking. So we just go to create, then query design, then we shall have booking details table and payments table. So guys, here we shall have the booking ID, the customer who booked, the service that was booked, the date, duration, then we shall have the payment ID, we shall have the helper ID and the amount, so that we can have something complete. Then this one is the booking query. This is the booking query. Remember guys, you cannot call a table and a query the same name, but the others you can. So after having done that one, we can populate the forms, that is the GUI. So just go to create, we start by customers details. So I go to form wizard, then I start with customers details, just like they are here. Now we can start with booking since it's number 1. So send everything to the right. I wish we use the query for booking. So we send everything to the right hand side. Next, our booking should be tabular. Next, then this is the booking form for booking GUI. So we have finish. So this one will be our booking GUI. So we just go to this. You can at least make sure that these things are aligning to each other, so that you don't have a very big useless fields. So we shall have to do some modification. So we do a bit of modification here, guys. See, now this one should be somewhere there. The caption or label should be date booked should not take so much. Then we shall have this one, pull them back. This one should be of equal height. Then we start by reducing the size of this one, duration of booking, then this one, so that we don't have a very long forms. Then we just bring these ones here, in that we can operate without much scrolling. Can remove this one. Sorry, undo. Just wanted to remove the top stuff. So this one can be up to that point. So pull them. Service ID also shall be something. Customer ID also should be something not so wrong. So we are trying to come up with a reasonable booking form. Like that. So again, bring this one here. This can be days, so don't need it to be so long. Payment ID also should be something short. Then helpers ID also should be something short. Then we shall go to amount paid up to that point. Then pull this up. Pull that one up. I can see some mistake here. This one should be somewhere there. Good. So guys, after doing this one, you can pull your mouse this way, then to make sure that you format this one to a certain font size or font style. Also for the up one here, we can have it black black and bold. Then guys, after having done that one, we can give this a heading, like now I can just take this one down, go to design, take this AA that is called the label, and draw. So this is the booking, capture form. So you click outside, then inside the text box, the label, sorry, then you can increase the font size. You can also align it accordingly. So you can see this one is somehow attractive. So far we have no data fed to anything, so it remains like that. Then after finishing this, you can put something like the cross button over here for the form. So you can just take the XXX button here. I'm using Office 2010, so because it's able. So go to form operations, cross form, next, text, finish. Then you can also change the color of that button as you wish, and also the font color. You see now mine is black instead of the normal color. You can also change these ones as you wish. So guys, after having done that, I am done with the booking form. We go to customers details. So go to form wizard, customers details, set everything to the right hand side. Next, this one's let it be tabular, columnar, sorry, finish. So you also need to go to design view, do a bit of modification. Like now I want this one to be as I wish. So I'm just pulling the mouse to make things happen. Then this one, probably you can just bring it to that point. Then pull this one to reduce the size, so that at least you can have other buttons. You can also pull the mouse. It is easier to operate with the forms. So this one is the customer details. Bring this one somewhere there, bring it to the center, change the font sizes. Then this one should be that way. Then this one you can also change the color accordingly as you wish. That is what I want. Then you can add the buttons you wish from this point. Like we can add the cross button without coding, cross, next, text, finish. Then change its color for clarity. Then that one is okay. Then from there you can add a new button here. That one is the one that should be very important. Record operations, add new, next, text, finish. This is the add new. You can also give it a different color, like that, bold, and color should be like that. So this one will help me to capture the next customer. Then I just go to design, properties. I click this point here to bring the forms here. Then I go here, or pop-up, yes, model, yes. Then save and run. You see now this form is model. You can utilize these buttons here instead of adding new, previous. I like using this one. The only important one is cross and add a new record. The other ones you can just ignore. So we go to the next form, help us form. Go to wizard, help us form. Here we have to help us ID. You can have service ID. Then now name, phone number, email, contact, skills, and photo. Then go to next. Let it be columnar, finish. So this is what we have. We rearrange this one. Go to design view. Help us, right click design view, go to this point here. Make sure all of them are of the same size. So I click this, go to properties, check its width. It is 6.455. Copy that. So again, highlight all of them. Go to width, paste the width, and press down here. You see now they automatically take the width of the one you chose. Then here, go to format, right align, give them some color. Can also reduce the size. Again, drag the mouse, give them some color again. Then these ones, I need them to be somewhere there. Then I bring the photo here. Take the photos label up, centered. These ones do some modifications to allow you capture a bigger photo. Then you just go to design, properties, then go to a special effect here, put sunken, so that it can be a bit sunken. Then give it some color. Give it some color like that. Then go to this point, click this point here, go to pop-up yes, mode yes, cross that one. Then here we need to add a new button to capture the next guy. But before you do that, just edit this one, format, center, put the colors I'm doing, increase the font size like that. Then after doing that one, you can add the cross button. It's very crucial. So pull it, go to format, cross button, next, text, finish. Again, give it some color for clarity and add more color. Then from here, guys, you can see this picture of mine is a bit sunken. It will just give me a clear finish. Then from there, I can just add the add new button. We have said those are the two important buttons, but you can add others as you wish. So record, add new, next, text, finish. This is our next button. Then go to format, give it 16, like that. So this is our button, guys. Save, home, view. You see now this is whatever sunken means. You see how that GUI is attractive. Then from there, guys, cross this one. We create payment table, form, sorry. So we just go to payments, form wizard. We choose payments, payments form. But I feel it's not important since payment is captured in the booking. We are using the query. But in case you want to create it, you can. But services is very crucial. So you just go to form wizard, services, take everything to the right hand side, next. Then we can have columnar to capture the services, then finish. This is what we have. Right click, design view, do our stuff here, modify these ones. Like now, I take the width and height of this one, so I just go to this point. The height is 0.5. So here, I highlight all of them. Go to height. Height is 0.52. The width is 6 point, let's say 45. All of them will take the same height and the same width. So just take this somewhere there. Then decide to have everything black, like that. Pull this, let it be right aligned, and reduce this. Then drag everything, pull, drag and drop to where you want. Then from there, change the background color, like that. Then pull this upwards. There is this space here we don't want, this space. So you just bring this one somewhere there. Then drag this one, services, take it to the center, font size 36, bold and black. Then add the cross button here. Just go to form operations, cross, next, text, finish. That's our cross button. We change the color just like we have done to the others. Give it color white. That is our cross button. Any other button is available down here. Once I just save, then go to this point as usual. This is pop-up yes, mode yes. So do this. So this is what we have. Guys, we have these forms here. We have add new, all of this. Once you add the services here, like for example, if I add service 001 and the service name is cleaning, then description, you can talk of garments washing as then pay per hour, you can for example pay 56 euros or Kenya shillings 500. Then you see now this button is active. Next, to allow me now key in the next guy. The service name, let's say farming or browing. Then here farming or gardening, pay 1,000. Then add new. You see now guys, I have added some services, and when I go to this table, you see there is some relationship, and also the data is being captured. So if I just go again to help us details here, helper ID, let's say help 001, we shall have help 001. Let's capture two guys and see. Then service, you see now the services will automatically come here. Service number 001. Helper's name can have done Peters. Remember, I'm not using actual names. I'm just using data for manipulation, for just for demonstration. So we have done Peters at, let's say, hotmail.com. Then you have contact information, let's say this one, Nairobi. Skills, cooking. Then add a new. You see now I have added some helpers. So guys, when I go to helpers, this one, you see now my helper 001 has been captured. Then from there, we can just have the customer. We can capture customer. We can have customer 001. You can have customer 001. Then customer name, let's say Shilo Kibe. Phone number, that one. Email address, Shilo Kibe, let's say at kk.com, search. Contact information 123, Moro. Then next here, so you can feed the customers. Then after doing that one, once now we have verified that we have services captured, helpers captured, and this one, we can go ahead and do booking. So in the booking here, we shall start by typing the booking ID. So this one is booking 001. Who is booking? Customer 001. Which service? Service 001. Then which date? Today is 27/04/2023. Then duration, let's say for 10 days. And then you can have payment ID as 2, or you can just put any. Then helper is helper 001, and amount payable here is 56,000. Then we can proceed. We can just go and do booking 002. Service customer number 2 is booking for service, the same service. Then 27/04/2023. Duration, let's say for 5 days. Payment ID number 1. Helper is still the same, but 65 he's paying more. So guys, you can see that the system is working perfectly for that case. And here it's also important to right click, go to design view, then go to property sheet, go to data, then there is Dynaset here. You change the Dynaset to inconsistent updates. It is important to do that. Then guys, after having done that one, we can populate receipts. Like for example, I may require to populate receipt for booking 001, booking 002. For that case, you see now the query is capturing our data. And for that case, we shall duplicate this query. Right click, copy, right click, paste. Then call it receipt. Then once you do that one, we shall create a receipt from this query. So we shall create a form called receipt. So you just go to report wizard, then you take everything to the right hand side, go to next. We need it to be columnar, next, booking details, finish. Let's see what we repopulate. So this is our receipt. So guys, just right click, go to design view, and then you just customize this one. You can customize this one by making sure that these ones are not so wrong to fit in the receipt. Also this one should be of the same size. Then this one is this one can be shortened. Also this one can be shortened to that point. Then make their font smaller, like 8. They should be darker and bold. Then also these ones, do something on it, just like we did on forms. So pull these ones, first of all, right align, then pull them this way. Then also do this, all of it, take it somewhere reasonable. This one should be somewhere there. Then you can now bring this back just to have a smart receipt. So this is booking details receipt, booking details receipt. This is a report, guys. We are creating one report that is very crucial for our system. So you just go to this center line, make them darker. Also remove this color by right clicking and choose white, so that our receipt is white in color. Then here I need to bring the booking ID up here. Also the customer ID up here. Then the rest can remain here. These ones can just come up here. Then I also take this up. So after having done that one, this is my report. So what I need to do is to make that the raw source of this report is receipt query, of which I am sure, because we used the wizard, has taken that. So if I click on the report here, you see the record source is receipt. So guys, the next thing I need to do is to go to this this stuff and connect it using the booking GUI form. So I go to this receipt, right click, go to design view. Which field do I want connected? I want the booking ID connected. So I go to criteria and type forms, put an exclamation mark. Then I choose booking GUI, that is the form that has the receipt. Then put an exclamation mark, choose the field. I want the booking ID. So I save that. Then right click and cross. So guys, when I go to booking ID here, I click booking number 1. Then the button I put here, I press print receipt. It should filter booking ID. So right click, we create the button, design view. The button will be put in the form footer. So I just go to toggle button up here. I draw that print receipt, or the summary. So I just go to format, can just have it color black, and then font size white and a bit bigger. Then from here, I go to design view, then I go to property sheet, then event. On click, what happens? I hit the 3 dots, then choose macro builder. From macro builder, I type open report and press enter, then choose the receipt, the booking details report, and save. That is it. So guys, when I save and run this one, when I click booking 001 and press print receipt, it should only filter booking 001. You can see for yourself, guys. It will only print receipt for that guy. So if I cross and click the customer number 002, it should produce booking 2, customer 002. So we can just do a bit of modification to this receipt. Just a moment. We remove the borders. So can just remove the borders by going to this point, guys. Just go to border style here. You put transparent. Then back style, you put transparent. That is it. So if I now run this, guys, it should not have those funny lines. Okay, I just have one customer ID. You can remove it using the same procedure. So hit on it, then go to properties, go to back style, put it transparent. Also the border style from solid to transparent. So after doing that, this data of ours I need it to be center right, so should be somewhere there. Then home view. You see now my receipt is professional. This is receipt that will be produced from my system. So my system will be working perfectly. And to wrap up the system, guys, after creating the three, that is the 5 tables and combining several, I need to show you how to create to bring over the login screen. For the login screen, you can watch various videos on how to create it. For this video, allow me to import them. And you can also get these codes from my website. The URL of my website is just below this video. So guys, you can just go to this point here, external data, hit access, then redirect to where you want to import your files from. So I want to import my files from my system, the one I used to demonstrate. So I double click on it, then hit OK. Then from this point, I will take a table called login. This is the table where credentials are stored. Then I go to form. I take my switchboard and my login form. I'm just showing you in case you go to my website and get this one, you can be in a position to import this to your system. Then you click on OK. Now I have imported. You can see all objects were imported successfully. Now I have to create a dashboard. I have to create a dashboard called main. So I cross this one. I go to form. Sorry, I have clicked the wrong one. So no, I click form design, guys, here. Then I can do my stuff here. This is my dashboard. Right click, go to fill color. I first of all give color green. Then take the label and draw the label as big as you wish. So this is house helps booking management system. So click outside, then inside the box, give it color white, then a bigger font size. I can have 45. I think that one is reasonable for my system. That one is okay. Then should be centered somehow. Then from there, after now having this, I save this one as main. Then I can be in a position now to create the forms, bring the forms on board. So we just come to this point, click the command button, go to form operations, open form next. So we start with we start with the customer. And start by capturing the customer. So this is customers details form, finish. Again, click on this one, draw. Go to form operations, open form next. Let's go to helpers details. So we can click on helpers details. Then finish. Again, we go to the next one. You now get the next form, open form next. You can have services form next. This is the services form. Then we can have now the mother of all, booking form, open form, booking GUI next. Text, this is booking form. Then these are my 4 forms. You just need to rearrange them. So this one should be, I just want them to be wronger, like that one. So this is what I have. These are my forms. This is my dashboard. Then guys, you can also drag the mouse like I have done on top of them. I like black, so I go to that one. I like the black color on my forms. So these are my forms. You click outside, inside, then go to form, increase the font size, put color white, centered, and bold. So those are my forms. I can bring my reports here by copying this, copy paste. Just bring this one here. Just change this one to reports. And since I have the one report, I don't really need to bring it here. But in case you need to bring a report here, you just go to design, take the same, draw it here. So once you draw it, you just go to report operations, then open report next. Like now I would have chosen this one. Then this one, this is my booking, this is my back. This is my booking report. Though it is not advisable to have this one here because it will not open, because it is embedded on a macro. But for knowledge purposes, I have shown you how to code. Once you finish your dashboard, you can connect the splash form with the dashboard. So you just go to the splash form, a splash form is called main as memo or so you go to design view. This is our splash form. Then you hit view code. So in the view code here, you just change this one username to the name of the form you want connected to. So for that case, guys, you just now launch this. Let's see whether it opens. So it will end up to 100%, then open the form. Yeah, you see, it opens this form. So for that case, you just now needed to go to File, Options, then you go to Current Database, Application Title, you type Our House Helps Booking Management System. Then if you have an icon, you can choose an icon. Then compact on cross. Then display, you untick display navigation pane. You untick allow full menus. You untick allow default values. You click on OK. Then once you are done with that one, you can cross this one. Then you can cross this one, our system here. Then open it from where we created it. See what happens. Oh, just a moment, we didn't choose the form to load here, so we choose memo, the splash form to load. Then once you do that, we can now again open it. It should start with the splash form. You see the splash form will load. Then on compression, it opens the dashboard. So from the dashboard, you can be in a position to do your booking. You can be in a position to print receipts for individual guys, just like I have taken you through. And you can also be in a position to go back here, capture customers, add more customers, add more helpers, add more services, and then do your booking. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe, remember to share, and also like my videos. Thank you very much.